Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is so chaotic and I'm feeling really chaotic, but I just finished watching all the footage from the video. It's quite long, but I was kind of enjoying the uneditedness of it. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this video is basically documenting me spiraling about health anxiety, and I'm really glad that I did document it because I sound effing crazy, and I feel that watching it back is like, damn, that is not normal. And the fact that I still think like that shows that right now I need help. Oh my god. I really don't know if I should be putting this online, but what I basically am trying to do is share how I'm feeling, so if someone else is struggling, then they will be like, okay, I'm not alone, and I may be feeling like I'm crazy, but someone else out there is going through the same thing. So, yeah. Have things got better? A little. I think a little. I mean, I'm at home now. I was traveling before, and is it good to be at home? Let me tell you. If you're struggling with your mental health and your physical health, either or, then traveling is just not the one. And I had a great time. I had a great time on my trip. I had a really good time. Like, I had a lovely, amazing, I'm so grateful. I saw and experienced the most wonderful things, and I have great memories, but there was a lot of difficulty as well. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Not everything is rosy. See you at the ends. I wish you all the best. Hello. It's Monday, the 11th of May. I'm whispering because my family are next door, but I wanted to come on here and say a little about what's going on with me right now. I thought I was starting episode 3 of my healing diaries, and I am. And I thought that episode 3 was going to be about manifestation. No, what kind of manifestation? But more like affirmations and rewriting narratives and whatever. Identity shifting, whatever. And I still really feel aligned to do that, but I realized that there is perhaps a whole new depth of relaxation that I can tap into. So I'm going to be focusing on that first, which is exciting to see how I will feel. My health anxiety is a little bad, and I feel things going on in my body and bloating and a bit nauseous and stuff, so yeah, but just integrating some other techniques that I've learned in the past that suddenly I feel I can use now to reach deeper states of relaxation. A lot of memories are coming up, and again, I feel like that's a positive sign. I could be wrong. Anyway, that's the updates. I just wanted to check in because I got back to our rented apartment after being out, and I basically had to come home because I was feeling really weird and very overstimulated, and yeah, just when everything is uncomfortable, my skin feels like it's crawling, and I kind of started around lunchtime. I don't know what it was. I keep overthinking, like, was it something that I ate? Maybe I just didn't eat well enough today, and or maybe it was like having coffee in the morning. I don't know, but I have coffee all the time, so just maybe a weird combination of stuff. I don't know what it could have been. I was like trying to figure it out, but just like walking around, I felt incapable of doing anything. I felt so claustrophobic, and people being around was so horrible and making me uncomfortable that I decided to come home, and I wanted to document, kind of trying to explain how I was feeling. I don't know, I took a little picture of what I was walking about, but I didn't really feel like filming anything, and with my family
trying to explain, but I'm not even sure why I'm feeling how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling. I don't know what I need. Well, I guess I did because I needed to come home. Yeah, so I'm back here now. I know I was thinking about it when I was arriving that past me would have probably eaten to quieten how I was feeling, but I actually feel, well, we'll see, I'll check in a bit, maybe like contented enough to just sit with my feelings, or at least try to, and self-soothe, kind of. I don't know. I know. It's so hard. So tough. Try not to shame myself for it. But yeah, I thought I would add this to my little documentation, even though it's not relevant to the theme of the video. Yeah. I just feel like this constant feeling of this is not how I'm supposed to feel. There is an alternate reality where I feel different and more myself and more okay, and that is not how I'm feeling right now. I don't know if you get me, but that's what I've been trying to work on for ages. And obviously there are the spiraling thoughts of, oh my god, something really could be wrong with me. There's a train. Yeah, I could be really sick, I could be dying, I could die tomorrow. I could be diagnosed with XYZ, buzzword, big word, anything. But yeah, all I want to do is scroll on TikTok and not think about it. But right now, my social media is polluted with other people who are struggling, which is good. It's good and bad. Like, I always think about the internet and whether it's been like a good thing or a bad thing in my life and in my journey. And I think that it will win out in the end as overall positive, even though it's caused a lot of problems in the first place with fear-mongering and, I mean, yeah, just extreme diet changes that cause a lot of issues. But I think the amount of information that I've got from the internet that has helped me wins all the bad information that I've gotten, but I do think it's dangerous. Anyway. So this is just me showing a few of the techniques that I use to ground myself when I'm feeling anxious and overwhelmed. So it's like these qigong exercises that I found online, involving like swinging, tapping. I always find that I end up yawning so much, and as far as I'm aware, that means that your body is coming back into a parasympathetic state, which is a good thing. It means you're relaxing, and just doing whatever kind of feels good. I think I store a lot of tension in my shoulders, and shaking always helps as well. Touching different parts of the body that store emotion, especially the energy centers like the stomach, throat, whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, and here I'm journaling, which also really, really helps. When I was traveling though, I was just using my main journal, but I do think now that my little scrap paper journal is invaluable as well, where I just journal to shred, which I'll talk about later. But even just like holding the pen and opening the book, I start yawning because I feel relaxed that someone, even if it's just myself, is listening to me, and there can be more of a dialogue than just thinking in my brain. Yeah. This is like the worst angle ever. But I wanted to update you. It is Saturday the 16th of May at midnight, and I wanted to do an update. I kind of lied, not really. I thought that things were going well, and they were, but then they stopped working with the whole like relaxation, breathing thing to help with my health anxiety, which was getting kind of bad. I was really spiraling about like all these little aches and pains in my body, that they could be something really scary and dangerous, and thinking I'm at the end kind of thing. But then today, this morning, I kind of had this sudden epiphany that this, oh my god. Oh, that's so ugly. Anyway, yeah, I had this epiphany that there could be like a million things wrong with me, and it's making me feel really shitty. And I can't remember exactly what the aha light bulb moment was, but suddenly I was just thinking, I just have to tell myself that I'm really healthy. I just have to tell myself that I'm healthy. I have to visualize and manifest that my body is healthy and that I am healthy. And I don't know if anyone else who's like struggling with the healing from anything if they've experienced this, but I get this thing, I think it's part of the healing addiction trope probably, that as soon as I have a realization or discover something new, I get really relaxed and happy because I think, oh my god, all my problems are solved, life is great. And then the high goes away and the thing that I discovered stops working, and then I get depressed and anxious. Not big words, lowercase d, depressed and anxious and spiraling and like withdrawing from stuff. I guess it's a hope thing. But so I'm currently in the whoopee, everything is great because I've discovered a new thing and it's going to do really well for me, blah blah blah. But my current thought is that I'm gonna really relax my body and visualize all the parts inside me working really well, functioning super well as they are supposed to, especially my liver and it sounds random, but my esophagus, which is like had some weird pains in it, and my brain. Oh my gosh, that one's so nice. Just to like visualize my brain being healthy. I don't know, I was doing it just before I started recording this, and it made me like some deep memory flashbacks came up. Not like deep from like past, but some stuff from not that long ago that I'd completely forgotten about. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Okay, we're doing a bit of housekeeping here. Some stuck thing is moving through, so that's nice. And it makes me yawn so much, especially the liver thing, because in my like health spiral of the past few days, I basically have become convinced that my liver is not functioning optimally, which makes perfect sense to me with all the symptoms that I'm feeling. Anyway. Oh. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes and I will update you later. But yeah. Hello, it's Thursday, the 21st of May at around 6:30 p.m. and I wanted to update you on how this visualization affirmations thing is going. Not so well. Because I've been trying to visualize a healthy body and I've hit some resistance and I just can't see a healthy body. I see an unhealthy body, and I don't know. So I've been like, I think not in a good way of thinking about health, because I've been thinking about all the things I should be doing to be healthy. The bloating has been crazy, and I think that makes me feel like I must be doing something wrong, because this is like a physical sign of me doing something wrong. So much to unpack, so frustrating, but I've kind of decided what's getting me through is knowing that when I get home I'm gonna, and this sounds crazy saying it out loud, eat super clean, which is not necessarily what it is. It's more like, fuck it, I don't know. I don't know, like I wanted to do some kind of detoxy thing, but I think I just need to balance my blood sugar, eat consistently, eat kind of plain cooked foods, and just give my body an extended period of time to rest. And I feel like I'm constantly thinking of the next thing before I finish the first thing, so I'm thinking of this new idea before I finish the first one. But while I'm away, I'm going to try my best and keep with the visualization, just if nothing else, because I think that I need a kind of foundation of that as well, as I move forward. And like, why do I have a block? Why can't I visualize myself being healthy, you know? But yeah, everything's frustrating, and I have to remind myself that I don't have to be perfect. Even though, yeah, my mind's going crazy. Okay, so it's the end now. Hey, I just filmed the beginning. That's so funny. Wow. Okay, car alarm is done. Okay, final update of episode 3 of Healing Diaries. Yeah, I'm still really struggling with health anxiety, and I guess I'm really glad that I'm documenting this series, because it's only watching the content back that makes me realize what I'm struggling with, because I still have daily thoughts of I have parasites or cancer or hypothyroidism or liver disease or blah, the list is endless. And thankfully my Instagram feed is no longer polluted and I don't see it on a daily basis. But now that I am at home, and you saw in the last clip me saying like I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna be clean, and oh, isn't that just another story to talk about? I really struggle with eating, feeling like I could only eat clean foods for like a whole year, and I basically ate like 10 different foods, and that's it, which is a whole other problem. And I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing okay. Like, it's not crazy. If I want to eat something, I'm going to eat it. But what I want to eat is just like clean food. So I don't know what that means. But yeah, I've been like meal prepping and eating that kind of stuff. Do I feel any better? Literally no. No. Uh, I think I feel more stable. But what I do think is actually helping me, and I'll cross my heart, hope to die, back this, is journaling. And I was journaling a bit when I was away, but being back and being able to journal in my room, I'm doing 2 different types of journaling, just having everything about me and feeling really safe and comfortable and getting everything out on paper is really, really helping. Really helping. Obviously, not just about the health anxiety and the food stuff, but like all the other emotional things that happen, like how I feel when I meet other people or family relations. But so many different things can trigger so many different emotions, and that's a sign, and we can talk about it. I mean, this video is not about journaling, and I'm sorry that I'm speaking really fast, but I feel so inspired, so that's good. I hope this video helped you in some way feel like you're not alone and other people out there feel the same as you. And I think connecting with to others who in this way can be a good thing. Obviously, speaking about it negatively all the time is not the best, so I'm just trying to find a balance. But I feel when I do talk about it with the camera, I feel quite lighthearted, you know. And yeah, I don't think it's as bad as it was. But also I'm at home, so yeah. But the journaling, okay, the 2 different types, just very quickly. Number 1, I have like my journal that I'm gonna keep later, so it's just like a hardback thing. Where is it? I can't be bothered to show you. And I write the day and the time and the place and whatever I want to write. And oftentimes it's because I want to document something that I'm writing it down. And then I have plain pieces of paper where I just, to my heart's content, write however I feel. And I'm going to shred them in the shredder afterwards. So it really is just getting everything on paper. Yeah, just everything. And it's so cathartic. Even if, I mean, this is based on the Nicole Sachs journal speak method, which I've come back and forth to over the years, but you should definitely check her out. She's really cool. Healing from chronic pain and whatnot. Yeah, but it's so cathartic. She says in her thing, like, you can literally say, like, you hate your children. I don't have children, so obviously I can't say that. I wouldn't feel like the need to say that, you know what I mean? But just saying anything, like, it's so difficult, because if you have a lot of privilege already, then feeling ungrateful or being ungrateful for certain things in your life is just not something that you would consciously let yourself think about, especially for me. So being able to just like write everything, even if you feel like you shouldn't be feeling it, whether it's shameful, whatever, just getting it all out, it's like, oh, so good. So that's been helping. My symptoms, how are they? Still bloating, still. I've been to the doctors. But that's a good start, guys. I've been to the doctors. She was really nice. So 10 out of 10 recommend going to the doctor. She's run like all the basic checks. And I know that that doesn't guarantee that I'm not sick, but it's somewhere, you know? It's somewhere. And I'm not going to give up trying to actually find the real reason, as opposed to just guessing. But obviously, like, we can't do everything. We're only human. So, yeah. The journaling's been massive. And I found like some music that I'm really into right now, which is really helping me, and it's not depressing. It's like, yeah, I used to be a big fan, and I still kind of am a big fan of songs that mirror how you're feeling, kind of like how this video, but you wouldn't want to watch this kind of video all the time, would you? Like, you also want to listen to uplifting videos that show like nice things, aspirational things. I don't know, bro. But yeah, things have changed. Things have really changed with my health. Actually, when I first got back from traveling, I felt so tired, and I'm still getting out of that slump. But it was like a whole month of me like taking long naps in the afternoon and feeling tired all the time, which was kind of scary. I just struggled to slow down. Slowing down and resting is not part of my DNA. No, no, no. Anyway, more to come in episode 4, I think. I think this is it for episode 3. In all honesty, it's been a wild ride. But yeah, what do I think for episode 4? If you're still here, wow. I hope you're okay. I hope I'm okay. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm not actually. I just feeling like really energized by watching my own video. I'm like, wow, we can do this. And that was really real and honest of me, and I spoke so well about myself. So I was really pleased with that. But episode 4, what do I want from episode 4? Definitely going to be more on journaling, for sure. The journaling trope is like my main thing that I'm working on right now. And feeling my feelings, especially anger, is helping a lot. I've gone back to an old thing. They do say healing is a spiral. And I'm trying not to beat myself up from finding an old thing helpful now when I feel like I should have just kept doing that back then I would have made so much more progress. But I've come back to the chakras, do my chakra affirmations that I was doing last year, which I'll link below. No, I won't. Maybe I will if I remember. They're really good. And feeling into like my throat chakra is so closed, I reckon. Which I'm not gonna hypothesize about anything. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah. Peace and love. Thank you for being here. I wish you all the best. And I wish the world all the best, honestly. Such trying times. Bye.